Welcome to Crafting Unedited. Today I got a special package in the mail and I wanted to show you guys an unboxing of it. And excuse me if it seems a little crazy because it's my first unboxing video. So I purchased the the Cricut Maker from Amazon the other night, and for a couple of reasons. It was on sale. And do you really need more of a reason than that? But yes, so I originally have the Air Explorer 2, and that's back there, right there. I don't know if you can see that, but I love it. It's just limiting me to what I can do, and I want to do so much more for my customers, like making leather earrings. That's something that I've been wanting to do for quite a while, as well as cutting wood for Christmas ornaments and being able to etch glass and make like leather fabric purse clutches, things like that, makeup bags, just all kinds of fun stuff. And my options are very much so widened with this beautiful machine here. So it was supposed to come yesterday, but it did not. Amazon delayed it a day. Not entirely sure why, but that's a whole nother story. So it came today, and I'm really excited to show you guys. I'm sure that you've seen lots of Cricut makers out there and videos and YouTube tutorials on how to use them. But I can assure you that it's not anything like you're going to hear from me. Because this is Crafting Unedited, and that's how I roll. So let's get started. So as you can see, it comes in probably a box inside of a box, maybe inside of another box. But I was really hoping that they would disguise the packaging, just because I get a little weary. We live in a great neighborhood, but you never know. It does say Cricut Maker on the front of the box. So everyone knows how ridiculously pricey these things can be, and it's a prize thing that they'd want to take. So luckily, nobody did that. So it is probably just a box inside of a box. So let's get started. Some scissors here. It is very well sealed. I'll give them that. You've got layers and layers of tape. Yes, I am defying all of the rules of cutting etiquette. You should cut away from the body, not towards the body. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay. Yep, box inside of a box. Thankfully though, because the side of the box is kind of damaged. Alright. Let's get that out of the way. Thankfully though, this one has a handle. It's a lot heavier than it looks, I'll tell you that much. I did read the specs on it, and it's not supposed to be much heavier than my Air Explorer. Maybe, I take that back. It was supposed to be like double. The Air Explorer is about 14 pounds, and if I'm not mistaken, this is about 22. So almost double, but not quite. So this is the box that it comes in. Not sure what that size looks like. This gives you like a display of what it looks like opened up. And on this side, it gives you a display of what it looks like closed. I got it in the champagne color because it reminds me of a rose gold, which is one of my favorite colors. I kind of use it on a lot of things. My logo is a good example of that. I'll show you that sign. See? Pretty rose gold champagne color. Very nice. It's sparkly, it's glittery, it's neutral, it can be mixed with anything. It's great. So the front shows you just how it looks closed. The top lid here tells you what's in the box, but with pictures. So it's easy to read, see? Comes with a premium fine point blade, which will cut most of what you want, just not the thicker materials like leather. It won't etch the glass. There's a whole separate blade for that. Paper, vinyl, all that good stuff. The rotary blade, which is used for fabric cutting. I have no experience with any of this yet. just with the Air Explorer and the fine point blade. Fine point pen, I have one of those already. But it's kind of cool that it comes with another one because you can never have enough pens. These are additional tools for purchase. So you can get a knife blade, which I did purchase separately. You can get a scoring wheel or a double scoring wheel. Those are so that you can create lines in cards and cardstock to make boxes and stuff like that. I have a scoring pen, so that works just fine for me. I may need to get the scoring wheel at some point. Not sure. For the boxes that I want to make for the jewelry that I make. Washable fabric pen, that came in another package that I got. And a calligraphy pen. That's kind of cool for that fancy lettering that you can write. Or you can just use the print then cut feature. Depends on what you're doing. So, like the box says, let's get started. Alright, so let's see what's in here. I already have a Cricut, so I don't need to do the design space setup. I can totally skip that part. But if you don't have a Cricut already, you will definitely want to read these materials. It does come in quite the fancy schmancy packaging. You got all black with silver. It makes you feel really sophisticated. And it has their logo, of course. And it came with a cute little fabric sample. I'm assuming this is for your first project. Cardstock and some more cardstock, I think. I'm not entirely sure what that is. I will go to the box that says open me first, or the envelope. Unleash this beauty. So it tells you how to plug it in. Oh, this is fun. They're like little flashcards. One. So unleash, plug it in. Get connected, which means go to Cricut setup and they'll walk you through every step, and they literally do. 3, make a little something. They give you a first project, which is what I'm assuming those products are for. During the setup, you'll make a practice product with the materials in the box. That's really neat because then you're not wasting materials to kind of do a test project, so it's pretty cool. Number 4, bookmark this page. It tells you to bookmark the page, the Cricut Design Space page, so that you don't lose it. I already did that. Alright, that's kind of neat how they have it all like fancy. Alright, so you've got your score or your rotary blade here in a separate housing. Looks kind of like a rotary blade, pretty much. Alright, so we'll set that to the side back there. We'll set these back here as well. Then we have your instruction manual. Again, black, very fancy schmancy. Gives you all the tips and tools on how to use this. I'll go through this a little bit later. Should be pretty much the same concept as the Cricut Air Explorer, just with a little learning curve for the fabric and the other thicker materials like wood. I'm excited to do the wood. I saw today one of my coworkers had on a pair of earrings, and when I asked her what they were made of, she pulled one of them off and it was made out of wood. Never heard of that before, but it gave me the best ideas ever, and I couldn't wait to get home to get this thing going. So, which is why I'm doing it on a Tuesday night after working 12 hours and being up for a lot longer than that. Nice packaging to avoid it shifting in the boxes. All right, so I'm gonna put the big box on the floor here, or just bring this chair over and slide it in the chair. Maybe. Don't mind my awkwardness. All right, so this is the machine itself. It is packaged very nicely in some foam. And again, their logo is on everything so that they can, you know, advertise the Jesus out of this. All right. Very pretty color. Definitely a champagne-y pinkish gold. And it's wrapped again. They really protected this baby. right. Alrighty. It's like a kid on Christmas. I'm so excited. It's so clean. And white. The Air Explorer 2 that I have is in the lilac. It's such a fun, neutral color. It's not like crazy like hot pink or anything like that. I love it. Wouldn't change that at all. So this is what the machine looks like. A few differences I can notice right off the bat, and I'll go over a whole difference tutorial a little bit later in a different video. But one thing that I do notice that I did know ahead of time is that there is no smart dial. That's over here on this machine, and it's not there. So it does look very sleek. It looks very clean, very solid, very modern. So to open, you just open the top. And unlike the Air Explorer, the top piece is metal on this one. On that one, it is plastic. And as you noticed, this opened quite, might say elegantly. So you open the top, right? Ready? And the bottom just opens on its own. That's kind of neat. So they did package the, drawing a blank on what this is called. The motor housing for the blades and whatnot very well with some extra foam, which is kind of nice. So if it does get shaken up a bit, the housing isn't going to go flying everywhere and get loose and create issues. So you can see that you've got all of your buttons right here, your power, your feed, your go button, and your pause button. This definitely looks a lot more sleek than the Air Explorer 2. Can't wait to get on that one to go over the differences. It's going to be fun and exciting. One of the big features that I did notice in the descriptions that I saw, this actually has a spot where you can put your phone or iPad or tablet or whatever right there on the machine so that you can work off of it. Another feature that it has is that it has a USB port so that you can plug and charge your phone in while you're working. It's pretty neat. So that's actually all of that. Unboxing this beautiful beast. And I kind of wanted to just recap really quickly some of the products that I bought to go along with it. So we'll just slide that over there very gently. I did grab, I already have one of these scraper tools, but I did grab a spatula scraping tool to help with the pulling off of the mats. And that's primarily because I broke my mat last week. Oh, speaking of mats, I forgot something. You'll need the power cord. Blonde joke there. Yes, I walked right into that one. You need a power cord for this to work. It is not wireless. And it did come with 2 new mats. So we have a light grip mat, which I already have a couple of these. This is for things like paper and stuff like that. I don't like how they packaged it though, because the mats are bent and I'm gonna have to unbend them. That's never fun. And then it came with the fabric grip mat, and that's something that's new, obviously, because I don't have anything to work with for fabric. So I'm gonna assume that's a little bit stronger than the strong grip mat. And that's primarily because fabric moves very easily, and for it to be fed through the machine, it has to glide back and forth without coming undone. So 2 extras, which is pretty neat. One you obviously need, the other is just an added bonus. All right, power cord, everything is out of that box. So I went ahead and grabbed some natural wood pieces to kind of play around with and see what I could do. I got it in cherry and walnut. I'm really excited to see what kind of fun things I can create with these. Next I got some craft board, and it's basically like cardstock, but it's like a mixture between cardstock and cardboard. And what I plan on doing with these is actually making boxes for the jewelry that I make. I wanted something that was fun and different and unique, and it's not like every other white or black jewelry box out there that you're going to get in a package. Wanted something that defines the fun in Cricut and crafting, and this definitely does that. It's holographic, comes in a variety of colors, so I'm excited to play with that. I'm excited to play with all of it, so let's be honest. And then I got, this was kind of a one-off thing that I came across in my gandering through Amazon, but it is a leather earring making kit, and it comes with everything that you would need to make leather earrings, but they're not actually leather, it is faux leather, but it comes with 24 different colors of leather, as well as some canvas with glitter on it. Look how shiny and fun that is. Can't wait to get those going. I'm gonna be a busy bee. This is the knife blade that I purchased. It is a bit different than the scoring wheel and the rotary wheel and the fine point. It is basically a teeny tiny X-Acto knife. Like, minuscule X-Acto knife. It's pretty neat though. It'll do some pretty gnarly damage to things. It'll cut wood. It will cut acrylic. I found that out today. Whole nother ballpark. Acrylic so that I can make like night lights and stuff like that. Really neat. Another thing that I got, it was actually part of a package from Cricut, and it's felt, just to have some fun with. I have a plan for this. I have a project in mind that I'm going to use this felt for. The sewing toolkit from Cricut. And I did this because I've always wanted to sew, but I've never had the patience nor the skill set for it. So Cricut is going to be my guidelines for that. Nervous and excited at the same time. The washable fabric pen, like I mentioned, from the box. This is so that it can create those guidelines so I know where to put the needle through, so I don't have to guess and try to make a straight line. We all know how that goes. Doesn't go over so well. And then an extra basic tool set comes with scissors, a scissor cover, a scraper, some needle nose tweezers. This will definitely come in handy. Another scraper and another weeding tool. The other weeding tool I definitely needed because my other one got bent. Not entirely sure how. It probably fell on the floor or something. But be awesome. And last but not least, the package came with some fabric samples. Some really fun ones too. There's a makeup bag tutorial on the back that I want to do. Really excited for that. There you have it. That's everything that I've bought this far for the Cricut Maker. I am excited to get some projects going, and I cannot wait to show you guys all of the fun stuff that I make, as well as the comparison with the Air Explorer 2. It took a lot of research and a lot of time and thinking to finally take the upgrade and kind of move forward with it, but I'm so excited that I did, and I can't wait to show you guys everything. Remember to please subscribe down below, as well as hitting that bell so that you know when I do those tutorials. Also, like the video. Alright, so see you next time. Bye!